Welcome everyone. Before starting today's question and answer session, I would like to request you. Those who have come for the first time on the channel, please subscribe. And don't like the video till you get new knowledge, and don't hesitate to like if you get to know something new. Now let's start today's video from the last question of the previous video. What was the name of the first successful vaccine? A. Smallpox. B. Polio. C. Measles. D. Influenza. The right answer is A. Smallpox. The first successful vaccine was the smallpox vaccine, which was developed by Edward Jenner in 1796. The vaccine was made by infecting people with cowpox, which is a related virus that causes a much milder disease than smallpox. This exposure to cowpox provided immunity to smallpox, which was a highly contagious and deadly disease at the time. The smallpox vaccine was one of the most important medical discoveries in history, and it played a major role in eradicating the disease worldwide. Next question. What was the name of the first successful human spaceflight? A. Vostok 1. B. Freedom 7. C. Friendship 7. D. Apollo 11. The right answer is A. Vostok 1. Vostok 1 was the spacecraft used for Yuri Gagarin's historic flight, and it was developed by the Soviet space program. The spacecraft was a spherical cabin with a diameter of 2.3 meters and a weight of approximately 4.7 tons. It was equipped with a life support system that provided Gagarin with oxygen, food, and water, as well as a system for monitoring his vital signs. Next question. Who was the first person to win an EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony? A. Richard Rogers. B. Audrey Hepburn. C. Mel Brooks. D. Whoopi Goldberg. The right answer is A. Richard Rogers. Richard Rogers won his Emmy in 1962 for his score of the TV documentary Winston Churchill, The Valiant Years. His Grammy Awards were for the Sound of Music soundtrack album in 1960 and for No Strings Cast album in 1962. His Oscar was for his score of the film Victory at Sea in 1957. And his Tonys were for his work on the musical South Pacific in 1950 and The King and I in 1952. Rogers' EGOT was completed in 1962, making him the first person to achieve this impressive feat. Next question. What was the name of the first successful human face transplant recipient? A. Isabel Dinoyer. B. Katie Stubblefield. C. Richard Norris. D. Carmen Blandon Tarleton. The right answer is A. Isabel Dinoyer. The name of the first successful human face transplant recipient was Isabel Dinoyer. She was a French woman who received the transplant in 2005 after being mauled by a dog and losing parts of her face. The transplant was a significant medical achievement and paved the way for further advances in facial reconstruction and transplantation. Next question. Who was the first person to sail around the world solo? A. Francis Chichester. B. Robbie Knox Johnston. C. Ellen MacArthur. D. Joshua Slocum. The right answer is D. Joshua Slocum. Joshua Slocum, a Canadian sailor. He completed the journey in his sloop, the Spray, between 1895 and 1898. His voyage covered a distance of approximately 46,000 miles and took him over 3 years to complete. Slocum's achievement was a significant milestone in the history of sailing and inspired others to attempt similar feats of solo navigation. Next question. What was the name of the first successful human hand transplant recipient? A. Emily Fennell. B. Matthew Scott. C. Clint Hallam. D. Zion Harvey. The right answer is C. Clint Hallam. The name of the first successful human hand transplant recipient was Clint Hallam. In 1998, he received a new hand from a brain-dead donor in a pioneering surgery performed by a team of surgeons led by Dr. Earl Owen in Lyon, France. However, Hallam later had the transplant removed due to psychological rejection issues and never fully regained the use of his hand. Next question. What was the name of the first known dinosaur? A. Tyrannosaurus rex. B. Stegosaurus. C. Triceratops. D. Eoraptor. The right answer is D. Eoraptor. The name of the first known dinosaur was Eoraptor. It lived during the late Triassic period, approximately 231 million years ago, in what is now Argentina. Eoraptor was a small, bipedal dinosaur that likely fed on small animals and plants. Its discovery in 1991 was significant because it provided important insights into the early evolution of dinosaurs. Who was the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes? A. Jim Ryun. B. Roger Bannister. C. Sebastian Coe. D. Hicham El Guerrouj. The right answer is B. Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister, a British athlete. He achieved this feat on 6 May 1954 at the Iffley Road track in Oxford, England, with a time of 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. This was a significant milestone in sports history, as many people had believed that it was impossible for a human to run a mile in under 4 minutes. Bannister's achievement inspired other athletes to attempt to break the 4-minute mile barrier, and it has since become a benchmark for middle-distance runners. Next question. Who was the first person to invent the printing press? A. Benjamin Franklin. B. Leonardo da Vinci. C. William Caxton. D. Johannes Gutenberg. The right answer is D. Johannes Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg, a German goldsmith, printer, and publisher who lived in the 15th century. Gutenberg is credited with inventing the first movable type printing press in Europe, which revolutionized the way books and other printed materials were produced. The printing press allowed for the mass production of books, making them more accessible and affordable to the general public. Gutenberg's invention is considered one of the most important in human history, as it played a key role in the development of modern civilization and the spread of knowledge and ideas. Exciting questions of this video. What was the name of the first successful commercial computer? A. Univac. B. ENIAC. C. IBM 360. D. Apple I. The right answer is A. Univac. The name of the first successful commercial computer was Univac, Universal Automatic Computer. It was designed by J. Presper Eckert and John Mauchly and was first delivered to the United States Census Bureau in 1951. Univac was the first computer to be mass-produced and sold to businesses and government agencies, and it played a significant role in the development of computer technology. Next question. What was the name of the first successful human kidney transplant recipient? A. Richard Herrick. B. Joseph Murray. C. Christian Bernard. D. Thomas Tazel. This was the last question of the day. The answer will come in the next video. Till then, if possible, write the answer in the comment section. And press the subscribe button and turn on all notifications by touching the bell icon. Don't forget to like and share, because knowledge grows by sharing. Thanks a lot.